Hello, and welcome to Cozy English Nights. I am Emma, and it is so lovely to be here with you.
And I am Noah. I am very happy to talk with you tonight.
Tonight, we're doing a special deep dive. We are going to look at something very relaxing.
Yes. We are going to talk about rain and why a dark, rainy day makes us feel so calm.
It is a wonderful topic. Think about a normal day in a big city.
Mm-hmm.
You step outside, and the sun is shining, but it is also very loud.
Very loud.
There are cars honking, people are running, phones are ringing. It is a lot for your mind.
It really is a lot. It makes your brain work very hard. But then you look up and the sky turns gray.
Yeah, the heavy rain starts falling.
And suddenly the whole busy city just slows down. All that stress just goes away.
It feels like magic. You feel a big wave of peace. But why does this happen? Our mission today is to understand exactly why bad weather is so good for our stress.
It is a fun question to answer because, rain makes our life a bit difficult. We get wet. Traffic is bad.
Yes, exactly.
But for many people, rain is like a natural medicine. Our modern world wants us to be busy all the time. Rain comes and says, no, you have to stop.
Okay, let's unpack this, because it is not just a poetic feeling, it is real science. And to understand it, we first have to talk about sound.
Right. Sound is the biggest reason we feel so relaxed.
Before we even look out the window, we hear the rain.
Yes. The sound of rain is a very special kind of sound. In science, they call it pink noise.
Pink noise.
Yeah, pink noise.
Sure.
A lot of people know about white noise, like the sound of a broken TV. But pink noise is different. It is much softer.
Oh, I see. So if I turn on a big fan, that is white noise. Why is the pink noise of rain better for our brains?
Well, white noise is very sharp. The high sounds are very loud. It can hurt your ears a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But with pink noise, the deep, low sounds are stronger. The high sounds are quiet. It is very balanced.
So it filters out all the harsh, sharp noises?
Precisely. And this is so important for our bodies. Deep, slow sounds are like a human heartbeat, or the wind in the trees. Our brain hears this, and it thinks, everything is safe.
Wow, that is beautiful. But, wait, what about thunder?
That is a good question.
Because thunder is huge. It is a sudden, scary sound. Shouldn't that make us feel awake and stressed?
It should. But the continuous pink noise of the rain changes things. It is like a big, heavy blanket of sound.
A blanket of sound. I like that.
Think about your daily life.
Mm-hmm.
You hear a door slam, a dog barks, your phone buzzes.
Oh, all the time.
Your brain hears those sudden noises and it thinks, uh-oh, is that a danger?
Yeah.
It gets stressed, but the heavy rain covers up all those little noises.
Oh, I see.
So when thunder happens, it is not a shock in a quiet room. It just mixes into the deep, loud sound of the rain.
It is like an obstacle course, and the rain puts a blanket over everything. The bad sounds get buried. Your brain doesn't have to worry because it just can't hear them.
Exactly. Your brain is always looking for danger. It gets very tired. The rain gives your brain permission to stop looking. It can finally rest.
That makes perfect sense. So the sound helps our ears rest. But what about our eyes? Because rain changes how things look, too.
Yes, the visual change is huge. On a clear day, the bright sun makes very dark shadows and very bright lights.
It is very sharp.
Right. Your eyes have to work very hard to see all those bright colors and sharp edges. But when it rains, the gray clouds cover the sun.
Mm-hmm.
The light becomes very soft. The shadows go away. The world just looks gentle.
We get a lower sensory intensity. The bright lights turn down. But some people work in dark offices with no windows and they feel sad. Why is a dark, rainy day relaxing, but a dark office is depressing?
That is a very important difference. An office with no windows has fake, harsh light, and you feel like you are trapped.
Yeah, that is true.
But gray clouds are natural light. It is still the sun, just very soft. Your eyes don't have to work hard, so your brain uses less energy. Your stress physically goes down.
Oh, I love that. And I think the dark sky changes how we feel about the day.
How so?
Well, a bright, sunny Saturday almost feels like a demand. The sun says you have to go outside, you have to work in the garden, you must have fun.
Right. You feel bad if you just sit on the sofa.
Exactly. But a gray, rainy day is like a permission slip from nature. It tells you, it is okay, you can just rest today. The world is closed.
What's fascinating here is how much we care about what other people expect. We always ask ourselves, am I doing enough today?
Yes, it is exhausting.
It really is.
Yeah.
But when the sky is gray, that pressure just vanishes. Nobody expects you to be busy in a big storm.
So the heavy sound covers the scary noises, the soft light gives our eyes a break, and the weather takes away the pressure to be busy. The
Mhm.
whole outside world gets very quiet. So what happens inside our mind? Do our own thoughts get louder?
They absolutely do.
Okay.
When you stop worrying about traffic and emails, your brain goes into a quiet mode.
Road mode.
Yeah. You sit and watch the water drops on the window. It is almost like sleeping, but you are awake. You start to notice your own feelings. You start to daydream.
And those daydreams often bring back old memories, don't they? Our sources mention that rain makes people think of being a child.
Nostalgia plays a massive role.
Yeah, I remember being in my bed, listening to the rain on the roof, or drinking warm tea.
Yes. Your body remembers feeling safe and cared for while a storm was outside. You don't even have to try to remember it. Your body just feels safe.
But, I want to ask about that. Is it only because of childhood memories? What if someone didn't have a cozy childhood? They still love the rain.
Right.
Are humans just built this way? Do we naturally want to hide in a safe cave when it rains?
It is a phenomenal question. And yes, science says we are built this way. A long time ago, rain was dangerous for early humans.
Because it was cold and they couldn't hunt.
Exactly. Getting wet meant you could get very sick. So, bad weather was a biological signal. It told them to find a safe, dry cave and just sleep. When they found a dry cave, their brains gave them a happy feeling as a reward. Today, we feel that same happy reward when we sit in our living room during a storm.
That is so interesting. Nature forced us inside and then rewarded us for being there. And this changes how our house feels, too.
It does.
Yeah.
This brings us to the psychology of contrast.
Mm.
Rain makes our indoor spaces feel totally different.
How does it do that? If I sit in a cafe on a sunny day, it is just a normal room. But if it is raining hard outside, that same cafe feels like a magical, safe place.
Right.
But the room didn't change. It is the same chair and the same light. Why does it feel so warm?
Well, human beings get used to good things very fast.
Mm-hmm.
You stop noticing that your home is warm. You forget that your sofa is soft.
Yeah, we just take it for granted.
Exactly. But when you look out the window and see cold, wet, harsh weather,
Mhm.
it breaks that normal feeling. You suddenly remember how lucky you are to be dry.
It is like cooking. If you bake a sweet chocolate chip cookie, it tastes good. But if you put a tiny bit of harsh sea salt on top, it changes everything.
Oh, that is a great example.
The salt shocks your mouth just enough, and then the chocolate tastes so much sweeter. The harsh rain outside is the salt. It makes the warm house feel so much sweeter.
That is exactly right. Without the dark sky, a lamp is just a light. But when there is a storm, that same lamp feels like a warm fire. The bad weather forces us to appreciate our simple comforts.
It is so wonderful how this all works together. The pink noise calms our ears. The gray light rests our eyes. We remember feeling safe. And the contrast makes our home feel so warm.
It is a beautiful system, but we do need to remember one small thing.
What is that?
This cozy feeling is great for a short time, but if it rains every single day for weeks, it's not good for us.
Right, like in places where winter is just dark and wet for months, people feel very sad.
Yes, our bodies need the sun. Too much dark weather can make people feel very tired and unhappy. The rain only feels good because it is a break from the normal sunny days.
Oh, that makes perfect sense. We like the pause because we know the sun will come back. I think this is a really beautiful lesson for you, our listener. We live in a world that always wants us to be fast, bright, and busy,
Mhm.
but our bodies are not made to be busy all the time. Sometimes your mind just needs quiet weather. You need to rest.
And that leads me to one final thought for everyone. We know that the cold rain outside makes the warm room inside feel so peaceful.
Yes.
So how can we create this cozy feeling on a busy sunny day? How can we make our own rainy day feeling to force ourselves to take a break, even when the sky is blue?
Oh, wow. How do we make our own quiet weather? That is a lovely thought to keep with you tonight. Take a deep breath and remember to rest. Well, thank you so much for joining us tonight.
Yes, thank you for being here. It was a joy.
If you enjoyed our gentle deep dive tonight, please subscribe. In the future, we will have more slow English conversations, relaxing listening practice, and intermediate English stories. Good night, everyone, and we will see you again in the next Cozy English Nights.